Hello and welcome back to Florida Foodie. I'm Candace Campos. Now today's guest has an extremely varied resume. I'm just going to list off a couple things. So now he runs his own ad agency, t-shirt company. Oh, and let's just throw in a hot dog cart while we're at it, right? Well, we are so happy to be joined today by Jordan Eichenblatt, the owner, or maybe not the owner, and maybe an operator. There's a story behind this of Cholo Dogs. Welcome.
Thank you so much. And I gotta say too, like everything I do, I have a business partner named Chris. He's not here today. We own and operate everything together.
So there's certainly a story behind you're the owner, but you're really not the owner.
So we Chris and I don't own Cholo Dogs. We operate Cholo Dogs.
Okay.
So we went on a trip. You mentioned we have an advertising agency. Mm-hmm. We went on a trip to Mexico for one of our clients, and we came across this hot dog cart. And he had these hot dogs. We were talking to him, and he said he's moving to Orlando. We're like, we're from Orlando. His name was Franco. We became friends, and he said, why don't you guys operate this for me? So he gives us a check every month of sales, and yeah, that's kind of that's how it works.
There's some mystique behind that, I have a
Franco,
feeling.
yeah, there might be.
Yeah, okay. So background, you're from Orlando, you're an Orlando native. Yeah. Like, where did you grow up?
Yeah, I grew up like right on the corner from where we're sitting. I grew up in Maitland, Florida, on Lake Sevilla. Go Dolphins.
Go Dolphins.
Yeah, I think that's what the mascot was. I didn't go to school there. I didn't go to elementary school there. I don't know why I said that. But yeah, grew up here in Orlando, born and raised, left 2009, went to college. One kind of started my career, and then somehow ended up back here on my dad's couch in like 2012, and ever been here since.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah. And now you're creating these.
Yeah, we're making hot dogs now.
So Cholo Dogs, what's the name? Why the name?
Cholo Dogs. I mean, it just like, being a Cholo, just like, it's your bro, like, what's up? And then dogs for obvious reason, but we don't call these hot dogs. These are weens.
These are weens.
Yeah, W-E-E-N-S. These are weens. We're slinging weens. This is what we do.
Slinging weens.
Yeah.
You've heard slinging pizzas.
Slinging pizzas. No, we're slinging pizzas took it from us. Slinging weens. This is what we do with it. All
right, and so when we started here, we talked about your own ad agency, a t-shirt company. I mean, you're a mixed bag. What's your jam?
Just anything creative and fun that puts a smile on people's faces. We have an awesome team. Our ad agency is called High Five. We have an awesome team there, and everyone's essentially a part of everything that we do. We bought a company called Orlando Shirts that was done by two sisters. Just any cool Orlando design, and then we took that over, and yeah, we just like anything to have fun, put a smile. Life's too short to not have a fun job. Yeah. So I hope you have a fun job.
I do. I get to interview cool people like you, so it's a win-win.
Yeah, I mean, we just, Chris and I, we just believe like Orlando is like a really cool city, and so we do like some slogan came out a few years ago. Orlando doesn't suck. Orlando never sucked. Like we're just doing more cool, awesome things in it.
And people are saying that it's more than just amusement parks and rides. There's a lot in between.
It is, and like the irony part is like if you have a dream, it can come true in Orlando outside of the Disney Universal bubble.
Yeah.
Like you have any idea? I mean, we've done hot dog eating contests, belly flop contests. We've put on different events, just like insane things we've thought of, and people flock and love it, and it's really cool. It's a fun city. And
people are flocking, and they're loving this. So, Cholo Dogs, when did it start? When did you guys figure it out? We're gonna be weenies.
So we started in 2019, and we opened up at Wally's when Wally's reopened.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So we started there, and then it was really awesome. We were just kind of learning about the food truck community. We got into Tasty Takeover, and then like once we did that, boom, COVID hit. And so it was just like kind of figuring out what to do after that. I mean, we were only open, it seemed like forever, but September 2019 to February 2020.
Right.
So
you guys had to pump your brakes. I mean, you still obviously, this is your side hustle, you were telling me before we started taping.
Yeah, I mean, they're both like full-time jobs. But we have an awesome crew of merry ween slingers who kind of operate it for us now. But the ad agency started in February 2020, so Cholo Dogs was kind of like, all right, cool, we see where this goes, and then, oh no.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So then during COVID, we tried to figure out what we wanted to do. We had a brick and mortar, which was good for about 2 weeks in June.
Ouch.
Yeah, because like once like everyone's inside, all the COVID numbers went down, and we're like, yay, we're done. Not realizing if we go back outside, we're all going to give it to each other again.
Right.
So yeah, that ended, and then we decided to start our own little event because everyone was scared to have events called Parking Lot Party because everyone's like, we don't want to be blamed for COVID. We're like, blame us, it's fine. People want to eat. People want to get out and support local.
Just stay away from each other a little bit.
Yeah, no, like 6 feet rule.
Yeah.
Our first parking lot party event it poured rain and every truck sold out.
What?
The first 3 in a row.
So what size parking lot are we talking about here?
We had, I mean, you could probably fit 15 cars in the parking lot where we had it.
Nice.
And we had about 8 food trucks, and every single one sold out in the pouring rain. And then we did it the next month, and pouring rain again, sold out. And the next one, no rain, sold out. And then after that, it didn't sell out.
It sounds like the summer in Orlando.
Yeah, I think it was summer. Yeah. But people were finally happy that like food trucks are back, and then events started coming back up, which was all we want because like we have so many cool local vendors here in Orlando that you get out and support. All
right, so you said okay, we tried brick and mortars. Yeah. You guys were at Wally's. You started doing the food trucks. Now you're in a very special spot now.
Oh yes, we are. We are at Amway Arena.
That's pretty cool.
It's awesome. Yeah, growing up, I mean, I didn't grow up going to Amway. I went up to TD Waterhouse Center, but for everybody that worked Cholo Dogs, we're all like essentially from Orlando. Like it's so cool to be able to go to Magic Game and have a hot dog.
So what's the process of getting into Amway? Because we talked to all these people on Florida Foodie about getting into their first brick and mortar, getting into their own restaurants, but I feel like Amway might be a little different.
So there's a couple routes to get into Amway. We got a really cool deal with Levy, who runs all their food operations, where they do a thing called the Orlando Market. And it's with partnership with the Orlando Magic. And it's essentially, it's taking small businesses and giving them their own stand for X amount of days. And you can renew or not renew. And we keep renewing. We have had regulars at Magic Games that don't come to the cart. Our prices are raised a little bit, sorry. But that's it. And then we have a great insurance team, shout out Matt Williamson, who helped us navigate the insurance waters of having different insurance for Amway. And then once we got that all signed and, dotted, we learned the ropes of Amway, and now we're in there slinging weens for everything, really. Like when we're going to be there. Or they're for all Solar Bear games, all Magic games, March Madness. We'll be there for Bruce Springsteen. That's because I want to listen to the music, but yeah.
Did you hear that, Jamie Say? Jamie Say, our sports director, huge Bruce fan. So.
All right, cool, yeah. You can come work for us, Jamie.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about how beautiful these are.
Yeah, all right.
You told me don't call them bougie because they're not bougie. They're not bougie.
This is just weens, yeah. Some people call them gourmet. They're definitely not bougie. Right. I don't think that I would see a bougie person eat one of these.
So how would you describe these?
They're beautiful.
They're beautiful.
They're colorful. They're dynamic. They're tasty. You should eat one.
Okay. Do they have? I will. Do they have certain names?
Yes, they do. All right. So, what's your director's name?
My director, Allison.
No, the one directing.
Oh,
this
Bob.
Bob, go to the upwards camera.
Okay.
All right. Right here. This is the Borracho. This is our mainstay one, and the Borracho is Mexican street corn.
Yeah.
Cojita cheese, cilantro, and crema with tahini. All of them have tahini. Moving on to this one, this is La Pelirroja.
You can put tahini on anything, right?
You really could.
You really can, yeah.
This is La Pelirroja, which means the redhead. And this is avocado, crema, and onions with tahini. This is our Franco finisher, which is named after Franco's prime moom in the ring. He would crush up flaming hot Cheetos, blow them in his opponent's eyes. Yeah.
Intense.
Yeah.
So that one's spicy.
It's spicy. This has flaming hot Cheetos, cilantro, barbecue sauce, and crema. This one is the growler. So here we have jalapenos, refried beans, which sit in between the bun and the hot dog, and then Fritos. And this one is the Cholo Dog, which people will think oh, that's the main one. It's not. We didn't have a name. That is chipotle mayo, barbecue sauce, and jalapenos with tahini. And then a lot of our big fans know that there's 5 more hot dogs that are off menu items.
Okay, and what's the pricing on these?
Yeah, you can get 2 for $11, 4 for $22, I believe. Yeah, and then each one's $6. But if you're in Amway, it's a little higher because sports.
It's the Amway.
Yeah, because why not make it more expensive?
So do you have a background in a culinary background?
I mean, making it in my dorm room, making it in my house when I'm hungry, sure. So
you created these flavors?
Yeah, there was a team of us.
Yeah,
yes,
a team of
us created these flavors. And now all of our ween slingers do have extensive culinary backgrounds, so they bring even more flavor and more pop to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chris and I, other than just cooking for our friends and smoking on the grill, he's a great cook on the grill, and I can make Easy Mac. That's pretty much all we had.
Okay.
I can make a mean Easy Mac, actually.
With tahini, probably.
Yeah, with tahini. Yeah, we do specialty hot dogs all the time. We had a mac and cheese hot dog that we did once.
There you go.
It was cool. Yeah.
Is there a story behind any of these that you'd like to share, like whether it was the creation of it or the naming of it or anything like that?
Some that are too inappropriate to share.
Okay, well, can you give us a G-rated one?
Yeah. So, well, I told you about the Franco finisher.
Yeah, the Franco finisher.
The Peli Roja is named after my ex-girlfriend because I used to make it for her when she had too much cervezas. She wanted an avocado on a hot dog, so that's what we would do. And then we came up with some more ways to add to it. But on our original, we have 2 carts. On the first cart, each hot dog, we had 4 original hot dogs, has like a trading card on it. And so hers is on there, it says, "Love is like a hot dog from hell." So, yeah.
And she knows that it's named after?
I don't know. We haven't spoken since I've opened Cholo Dogs.
Well, I hope she's watching. You've got a dog after you. Or ween.
Yeah. But yeah, so those are those. And, we do specialty hot dogs too. And like we did a Nickelodeon themed hot dog once where we did like a cheese stick and we had some green hot sauce. So yeah, we had some fun with it.
Yeah, it seems like it's a fun project for you
yes,
guys.
It is. It's a blast.
Where, other than Amway Center, where can people find Cholo Dogs?
Yeah, so every Wednesday we do BOGO hot dogs, so buy one, get one free.
Okay.
And then that's at Tactical Brewing in Baldwin Park, and then GB Bottle Shop in Ivanhoe Village.
Nice.
So those are our 2, like you'll always find us there on Wednesdays. And then outside of that, we post our schedule either Sunday or Monday, and then we're all over the place. We'll be at Tasty Takeover one week, the 407 Flea at Lake Eola one week, Parking Lot Party another week. We'll be at different breweries, events. I don't know when this comes out, but there's a bunch of beer fests coming up. So we're going to be at those. Yeah. So we're all over.
That works well with this, right?
Yes, it does. Yes. No, we do private parties. We've done kids' birthday parties.
Well, I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
I might be for a reason I'm asking. Do you do children's parties?
We do. Yeah. You got a birthday going?
Yeah, we do.
All
but
right, cool.
I mean, and is it kind of the same feel?
It is the same feel. If you're 14 and older, you're not allowed to get a plain hot dog. We'll make you get one of these. But outside of that, yeah, it's the same feel. Yeah, we come, you select how many people you want us to make hot dogs for, we do, and then that's that. We have a lot of fun.
So which one's your favorite? If you had to pick your favorite ween, which one would it be? Oh, this is a hard one.
Yeah.
Ooh, did I just make him speechless?
Do you have kids?
I do.
Who's your favorite kid?
Well, depends on the day.
Yeah, I think that's my answer to that. It just depends on the day. What I'm in the mood for. Like today, I'd want something light, so it'd either be the Peli Roja or the Cholo Dogs, but sometimes it's the Borracho or the Growler or the Franco finisher. Like, really, that's what it is. I mean, I think they're all our children in a weird way.
In a weird way.
Yeah, yeah.
So what's next? What's next for Cholo Dogs?
We got some cool stuff coming. Every year we do a hot dog eating contest.
Is this like a water soaking?
Yes. Yeah. So we've had a back-to-back champion the last 2 years. He did 14 hot dogs this year.
So you guys host it?
We host it, yeah. So we got a big stage. We had 17 contestants, man and female.
Okay.
And it was like he had 14 hot dogs in 7 minutes. So
14 hot dogs.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then we do a belly flop contest every year too.
After the people ate?
No,
it's just different.
That's like different, totally.
I was gonna say that's an intense competition.
Don't swim for 30 minutes after you eat, kids.
Yeah.
No, we have our belly flop contest, which will be May 6th, the day after Cinco de Mayo, May 6th, at Tactical Brewing. It's Saturday. We're gonna be closed down the street in Baldwin Park. We have a pool that we build, and it's so much fun. Yeah. So we did that last year on July 4th. We had about 1,000 people show up.
Can people sign up still?
We haven't opened signups yet, but it's coming. So practice your belly flop. It's fun. It's safe. It's a blast. All ages. And then we're going to be releasing a hot sauce soon and a water.
And a water?
A water, yeah.
I'm interested, Jordan. Give it to me.
Yeah, so a couple years ago on April Fools, we released Ween water. We created a can, and it was like hot dog water. Yeah. And you put it in the microwave for 69 seconds, it was like this whole joke. But then people wanted it, so we got together with Rock Pit Brewing, and we put Coca-Cola and soda water, so it kind of looked like hot dog water. And people bought it. So we're like, this is hilarious. And then we made a perfume the year after, which was called Ween Squirt. We made a whole perfume campaign.
I'm done.
Yeah,
Jordan, I'm done.
It has hot dogs in it, and someone bought it. Someone bought it. So we're like, what is not a joke?
You guys are also an agency.
Yes.
So
yeah,
you guys know how to sell something.
Yeah.
You're creative, right?
So
this
the
is your way.
the new thing is actual real water in a can.
Called?
Called holy water.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's called holy water because Franco, our owner, when he was wrestling in Mexico as a kid, he would drink water from the rivers or wherever he could, and it like gave him this like special just energy. And so he would wrestle and win, but then he started to lie to people like, don't drink the water here, it'll make you sick.
Oh, right.
Which isn't true, and he feels bad, so now he's releasing it, and it's called holy water.
Yeah, this is the owner.
This is the owner, Franco.
Gotcha.
Yes, he's a luchador.
I mean, you can't make this stuff up. Or can you?
I don't think you can.
I don't think you can.
It's too elusive, yeah.
All right, so everybody who wants to follow along on your journey, what's next for you guys?
Yeah,
I mean besides the holy water.
We're just so to keep slinging weens, you know. We're getting out there. Like, people are still, I know, hesitant with the pandemic, but, you know, there's way too many markets right now. But there's just a lot of markets. I feel like there's a market every other hour. So you'll probably find us at one of those. And yeah, I mean, really just keep on trucking. The cool thing is on April Fools, our big April Fools thing this year is we have a team of 4 ween slingers, Dom, Jeff, Drew, and Cam, and they are all amazing chefs in their own right. They all have worked together. And on April Fools, Dom and Jeff are going to be doing their own menu. Not Cholo Dogs at all. Like, it's their own unique, like, one-of-a-kind menu at GB Bottle Shop.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
That's going to be really fun, yeah. To eat their food. Because, like, we went to Seattle for our retreat, and Jeff cooked up some dinner, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's really fun.
I love that. You're also giving kind of that little oomph to your employees, which is always a win-win,
of course. Yeah, I mean, sure, it's employees, but we all work together on this. Without them, we'd be nothing.
Right.
So, yeah, it's the truth.
So there's a lot to follow along. There's all new stuff. There's a hot dog eating contest if you're into. Are they like this, or are these plain hot dogs?
No, so just plain hot dogs. So the first year you actually had to eat one of each, and then the hot dogs after. But that was too much.
You think?
Yeah, that was a lot. The magician who was there to perform, he left. His biggest trick was taking our money and then leaving, which is the absolute real. This year we had a band that were just like hot dogs that performed before, and then it's a lot of fun.
You guys seem like a fun bunch.
We are. Come on, hang out with us.
All right, where can we follow you? Where can we find all your stuff?
If you have a phone, we're on Instagram.
We have a phone.
Dogs. You never know. We're on Instagram at Cholo Dogs. We're at Amway Section 103, and then we might be in Exploria Section 3 as well. But that's,
sorry, what was that?
We might be in the Exploria Soccer Stadium Section 3, but that hasn't been announced yet.
And it's certainly worth walking if you're not exactly in that spot in the Amway or in another stadium.
In the other stadium. And I will say the other stadium, and I'm probably speaking out of turn, but they've listened and they've done a really good job of bringing local stuff in. So that's really
great.
Something to look forward to.
That's great
Yeah.
news.
So yeah,
Awesome.
that's Cholo Dogs.
All right. I'm gonna take a bite, but thank you.
What is that?
It's a fork.
That's not how you eat a hot dog.
I can't eat a hot dog.
You
Look
can.
how
Just pick it
messy
up.
that is.
You have people that will clean the table.
Don't.
Right?
I can't do a fork?
Bob, no. You take one bite and then you can do a fork. There you go. We've been sitting here for a while. A little cold.
This is good.
Thank you. What if it was bad? What would you say?
Let's say it's bad. No, I would say it's good.
I would pay to watch. I'd pay to watch.
This is actually really good.
Thanks,
this one has the corn.
That one's the burrata. That has the corn, crema, cota cheese, and cilantro.
Okay. I'm not going to eat any more hot dogs on television, but
Yeah, that's
I will do
safe bet.
afterwards.
Yeah.
Jordan.
It was good to meet you.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting us know about all that stuff.
Bye.
Bye, camera.
Thank you for listening to Florida Foodie. We'd also like to thank our guest, Jordan Eichenblatt. You can find his business online at cholodogs.com. You can also find it on Facebook and Instagram. Be sure to follow Lisa Bell online. Search Lisa Bell News on Facebook and Instagram, or Lisa Bell News 6 on Twitter. You can find Candace Campos on social media as well. She's on Twitter, just search at Candace News 6. And on Facebook, search Candace Campos News 6. Also, a big thank you to our technical producers, Derek Mosier and Ryan Haley, our post-production audio engineer, Chris Flora, and our director, Bob Myers. I'm the show's producer, Thomas Mates. Please take the time to rate and review us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, or wherever you stream podcasts. And you can find videos of all of our podcasts on clickorlando.com and on YouTube. Just search for Florida Foodie.